Every business is talking about integrating AI, but what does it matter if you don't know how to use it? AI is like this pencil. If you give me this pencil, I cannot do anything with it. But if you give this same pencil to Da Vinci, you'll get a masterpiece. So today is gonna be your first step to using AI as a true master. By the end of this video, you're gonna be able to fully take advantage of AI, and we're gonna talk about the most fundamental thing: prompting. My name is George Moffat. I'm the founder of Orage. We're an AI agency. We have worked with over 100 successful service business owners, and today I'm gonna share with you 5 ways that you're gonna be able to improve your prompts. That means better results with AI. Most people think that the secret about AI is to learn complicated code, but the true secret is how you ask. Forget vague instructions like act like an expert. These tips will show you exactly how to get the output you want every time. Let's dive in. Tip number 1, ask for the project, don't just hire the landscaper. For example, when you hire a landscaper, you don't just say, be a landscaper. You show them the plan, a patio here, flowers there, and lighting in the walkway. AI works the exact same way. You have to be specific and tell it what you want. The most important thing is to tell it what you want to get out. So if you want an email, a caption, an idea, you need to start with that. That's the priority. All of the context we're gonna use so that we can achieve that goal. That is gonna be at the beginning. You want to specify the tone. Should it be friendly, professional? Something that you can tell AI after you told it what you want is the goal and who is it for. So let me get you a quick example. We're gonna compare a bad prompt to a good one. Write a Facebook post about lawn care. That's the bad one. And now let's talk about the good one. We're gonna get pretty specific. In my case, I would start, I need you to help me write a post to generate an ad. This ad is gonna be used across 2 different platforms, Meta and Facebook. So I need for it to match both of the platforms' specifications. Please focus on delivering an ad that is gonna convert, that is easy to understand, and that as soon as people read the title, they know exactly what it is about. The more specific we do it, the better. Now we're gonna go to the tone, friendly and professional. Now we're gonna focus again on the goal. This is gonna give it some context so that the thing that we said at the beginning is achieved. The goal in this case is for homeowners to book spring lawn cleanups for this week. We're gonna reference back to the top since we know that we're using it for Facebook and for Instagram. We want the caption to be short and we want for it to focus on the title. But also, we're gonna tell it to keep the description under 50 words. I'm also gonna need you to decide if keywords are better or hashtags and then add them for the Oklahoma City metro area. That is gonna be the difference between vague instructions and a clear blueprint. I love tip number 1, and this is the one that I use the most and the way that I start, because I want to make sure that what I get out of the conversation that I have with AI, it's exactly what I want. I'm gonna be able to correct the context, I'm gonna be able to correct the information, but this is the priority that it gives me back what I asked for. Now we're gonna move to tip number 2. Tip number 2 is an interesting one because what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a conversation. We're not just gonna be shouting commands. This is simple once you think about it, because no one knows AI better than AI. The same way that no one knows how much I like candy and which one would be my first option, second option, third option. They might know my favorite one, but there's so many alternatives. So if we're able to ask AI and have a conversation on how we can improve our prompt, it's gonna direct us on the right path so we can actually get to our goal. Think of AI like a new landscaper on your team. If you want the best results, don't hand them the whole job at once. You need to guide them step by step. Instead of creating one giant prompt, break it down. First, you can ask for general idea, and then from there, you can refine them, and then build on what works. Something that is extremely nice is that now you're able to do it with a conversation. So with ChatGPT and Gemini, you can actually have a conversation on what the best ideas are, and you can see if the model is understanding you. That will get you closer to your goal as you continue to communicate with it and refine it. Let's just say your landscaping company is struggling a little bit, and then you jump into ChatGPT, give me some ideas about some promotional offers that I can do in the OKC metro area. I like the spring yard refresh idea. Can you please help me write 5 headlines for it? So if you don't really have an idea that is clear, you can go back and forth and actually get to a result that you like. If you like this video, like the video. Now, let's move on to tip number 3. Tip 3. Give it examples to copy or some past results that you have liked. If you want AI to match your brand voice, don't just describe it. show it. I'm gonna give you 2 subject lines, and from it, I want for you to learn that style. In this case, friendly, professional. And now, with that information, I need you to write 5 more for a spring cleanup service. And based on the results that it gives you, you can use step 2 or step 1 to make it better. You can have a conversation and be like, I like this part of the sentence, I like this part of the email, I like this part of the hashtags or of the caption, and then make the changes accordingly. So all of these skills are gonna build on each other, and then you can interchange them and use them to get a better result. And that way, AI has a blueprint, has steps that it can follow. It will not be guessing anymore. It will be using your brand voice. It will be using your style. Tip number 4, build a creative sandbox. So tip number 4 is going to be building a creative sandbox for the AI. Creativity thrives on constraints. If you tell a landscaper, do whatever you want, the result will be generic. No grass, must include lighting, and 6-foot trees. They will create something unique. AI is the same. So if you just tell it, write out copy for lawn mowing. So whenever you think about constraints, I think of it like whenever I'm trying to deploy an app. It's not the same to deploy it online than to deploy it on the App Store, so the code is gonna be different. So me asking specifically where I'm gonna use it gives constraints to the system. In this case, you can do the same for your ad copy, for your email. You can tell it, avoid sweepstakes. So if you're trying to do a giveaway, that's something that came up. Like, we're not able to just give prizes away. So AI is able to think and solve that problem for you. So creating constraints, like the words you use, specific rules, and specific outcomes will get you a unique and powerful result. Before we go into tip number 5, we created Astra, and that's gonna help you write all of your social media posts. We did it so you can get clients instead of views. It's prompted so that every content that you create out of that platform, out of Astra, that is a custom GPT, moves you a step closer to get more sales. So just click the link below if you wanna try it. Now, let's move into step number 5, become an AI detective. This is gonna be a pro level tip, and it's gonna be reversed prompting. Instead of you giving AI a prompt, give AI a finished piece of content and ask it to reveal the prompt behind it. That's something that I have done with images that I really like the picture. And I'm like, I don't know how to create this picture again. What I do is I put the picture inside of Gemini, of ChatGPT, and then it gives me what it looks like, and then I'm able to recreate that picture as many times as I want. It can be based on a style, I can change the colors, I can make it match my brand. It doesn't really matter. Once you give it the finished product, you're able to achieve the same result. Or for your business, if there are certain things that you don't know how to do, you can just go into your competitors and be like, oh, this ad is performing really good. If you have seen it several times, I promise it's performing really good. They're not paying just because. And you can just put it in GPT and ask it, I need to be able to generate an ad like this. And then you're gonna ask it the specifics. Can you break down exactly what this ad is doing well? It's gonna give you the visuals, it's gonna give you the tone, everything that you asked for, so that then you can just recreate that same ad for yourself. AI then reverse engineers that strategy, giving you a ready-to-use template for your business. Now, let's do a quick recap. Today we learned: ask for the project, have a conversation, give it examples, build a creative sandbox, and becoming an AI detective. Apply these 5 secrets, and AI will stop feeling random, and it will start becoming your smartest business partner. If this was helpful, subscribe to the channel. We only talk about AI for your business. So now that you know how to use AI, I'm gonna leave a video somewhere here so you can create your first app for your business. Now go and take the world by storm.